back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little different than my normal videos. Today I am going to be doing a story time video. I think I only have one video like that on my channel, so I haven't done one for a while. And I don't think I ever planned on sharing this story on YouTube, but then I was like, you know what, it's 2019, I'm just gonna do it. Now, disclaimer before I even start into the story, I just wanna say, yes, I know I was stupid, yes, I know I was dumb and naive, so don't come at me in the comments. So yeah, this is the story time of when I got catfished. Let's start at the very beginning. So when Chris and I first moved to California, I guess 2.5 years ago now, you know, we were moving to California and I was like, I'm gonna start my acting dream and become this actor in Los Angeles. I don't know what I was thinking, but I applied for the subscription to backstage.com, and if you don't know what backstage.com is, it's basically a database for all these different auditions, not just in Los Angeles, but like all over the country. You can post auditions if you're directing and need people, or for people like me who just go on and look at audition after audition and see which one you can apply for and all this stuff. I had known of a lot of fellow actors that have used this website before, so I thought, why not? So I made a little profile with my headshots and resume and things like that, and started applying for different things that I saw on there. And this thing I didn't actually even apply for. This person actually reached out to me, so even that in and of itself, I was like, whoa, someone's actually reaching out to me, what? I was approached by this channel on YouTube, I'm not even gonna say the name or anything, and he wanted me to be on his channel, like do a collaboration. And I thought, what? Okay, someone wants me to be part of their YouTube channel. And obviously I love YouTube, I love making videos, so I thought, why not? This will be good experience and things like that. So I go to his channel to see like what he does, and looking back on it now, this should have been kind of a red flag, but basically his channel was in an interview format. He would basically interview girls like me who are wannabe actors through kind of like a Skype FaceTime thing, and basically interview them about their interests and why they got into acting. So there was all these different girls like me through all different walks of life on this channel, basically being interviewed about being an actress. So I thought, okay, cool. A few weeks later, I did the interview and it got uploaded to the YouTube page, and I was like, cool, I'm on another YouTube channel. And I think at the time he had a couple of thousand subscribers, so it wasn't a huge channel, but I mean bigger than my channel. So I was like, this is cool. Well, in the weeks that followed after the interview video, he would message me from time to time about me maybe being in an intro for his channel, or like helping him out with his channel, different things like that. And I, you know, with little YouTube experience as I have, I was offering my advice and things that he could do to help him out with his channel, because I was like, this is cool to help another YouTuber out, make a friend, things like that. And I don't think I mentioned this, but another like branding of his channel was people having body confidence and body positivity and things like that. So he was wanting me to do a intro kind of like promoting body confidence and talking about that, if that makes sense. And I said that well, I'd be willing to do that, but in all honesty, I don't have that much body confidence yet. Like, I have a lot of insecurities with my body, and that's a whole other story. But I was just like, I don't know if I can like legit do that. You know, I didn't want to lie and be like, I have all this confidence when I actually don't. And he was like, you know what? He's like, I totally understand that. And he's like, I'm gonna give you a number of my friend who, it's this girl, and she works with people to help with their confidence, and she can totally help you out to help you have more confidence and self-esteem and things like that. And I was like, oh yes, sure, because I need all the help I can get. So he gave me this girl's number. I'll call her Lisa. I don't know. And Lisa messaged me and she's like, hey, so I hear you need some help with like body confidence. And I was like, yes. So I told her like some of my insecurities and things like that. And so basically she was telling me like, okay, I want you to put on the outfit that you feel the least confident in, and I want you to wear it around town. And I was like, okay. And so I kind of put on like a crop top and some shorts because it was the summertime, and I really wasn't comfortable in crop tops really because I'm like, ew, you can see my stomach, and like shorts you can see my thighs, like I'm like, oh man. So after I did that, she was like, okay, send me a picture. And I was like, okay. So I sent her a picture and I was like, this is what I'm wearing. And she's like, okay, you can do it. I want you to take a walk around and see if that helps. I can't remember the exact wording, but so I did what she said. Not really sure if that really helped or not, but I was walking around being like, okay, how is this supposed to help me? I don't know. So in the days that followed, she would have me do more stuff like that, like even put on an outfit that had me feel confident. And so I would send her a picture of my outfit and be like, this is it. And she'd be like, that's nice, or whatever. For days following that, I would send her pictures of me in different outfits, and we would talk about my insecurities, and I would even send her video clips of being like, I'm good, I'm awesome, you know, things like that. So that was about, I don't know, a couple of weeks. The guy at the YouTube channel would be like, so is she helping you out? And I'd be like, yeah, a little bit, sure. And that continued, like I said, for a few weeks. Well, one night, the guy of the YouTube channel messaged me and he says, I have something to tell you. And I was like, what? And he's like, promise you won't hate me, promise you won't abandon me and still work on my channel, promise, promise, promise. And I'm like, okay, like what's going on? Well, he said that this Lisa girl was fake, and that the Lisa girl this whole time was him. And this whole time, I thought I was talking to this girl in confidence about my insecurities and sending her pictures of me and all this stuff. I was sending it to him. And stupid me, he said that, and I was like, what? You know, I was shocked, but I was like, oh, I see how you were trying to help me, blah, 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 blah. And a few days passed, and I kept thinking about it and thinking about it, and I was like, you know what, that kind of is kind of weird. And this whole time, like, Chris knew I was doing the YouTube channel with this guy and like trying to help him out, so he knew that I was like talking to this guy, like it was whatever. But one night I told Chris, I was like, guess what? And I told him the whole story. And he was like, no, you need to unfriend this guy, you need to stop talking to him. I was like, oh yeah. Like, Chris kind of put the took the blindfold off or something, he opened my eyes and I was like, oh my word, like this could have been really bad. Like, thank God I had enough common sense. Like, I wasn't sending this guy that I thought was a girl. Thankfully I didn't send him like any inappropriate pictures or like scandalous photos. That, oh geez, that could have been bad. Thankfully, you know, it was still photos of me that I don't even want to think about. But you know, I look back and I'm like, what was I thinking? So all of this to say, don't believe everything you read online. Be very careful about who you interact with online, and do your research. You know, if someone's contacting you, try to look them up and see who it is and if it's legit. It's just a crazy world out there. I mean, this isn't the first time that I've gotten like scammed, even as far as auditions. Like this one casting website I went on, it was a scam. They were trying to get me to pay money to go to this place, and they wanted me to audition for a commercial in New York, and it was like completely a scam. And so I'm learning as I try to audition for things. In the future, I need to really look at the source and see where this is coming from. So yeah, that is my story time. That's the tea. Thanks for watching. That is the story of that crazy time. So yeah, bye.